my workplace have introduced AI into their systems. So, had a phone call with one of the directors on Thursday, just to sort of to just go through a few things and just catch up and things like that. And said, "Oh yeah, just letting you know, we're going to be introducing AI into your role to help you with to help you with trying to, like, you know, make it better for you and helping you out in that instinct. And we've got this new thing, it's going to make it all better and it's going to be brilliant." Okay. So if my job then gets faster, what do I do? Because that's always been my problem with AI. Like, here's where I stand with AI. AI as a concept is not necessarily bad. Like, AI, there is a lot of good that AI can do. You know, it can help out with health benefits, it can identify things before humans can, do like early warning systems. Like, there are plenty of good things that AI is doing. The problem is that the companies at the moment are using AI as a reason to cut down on their workforce. And they're basically just trying to outright replace their workforces at the moment with AI. And it's not the way that it should be done. It's not the way that it should be done. It needs to be like AI working with humans is a great way to use AI. It's a fantastic way. Still don't know what any of these doors do. AI working to replace humans, it just doesn't work. The technology is just not there yet, unfortunately. And it's just not ready yet. And especially in some certain sectors, like, you know, the creative industry, AI is just never going to be able to replace humans. Yes, it can aid, yes, it can assist, but straight up replace? No. It's never going to be able to do that. So it's never going to be able to do that. But of course, that's the craze at the moment, because hey, cut down on costs. Cut down on costs, yeah, get that AI going. So obviously, naturally, I am very tentative of AI. And I am very spooked by it, I could say. Oh, sod off. I, like a lot of people, am very spooked by AI and sort of what it can do and what its potentials are and everything like that, especially when it comes to replacing people. Now, thankfully, my company is very smart. My company is very small, but they also recognize that I'm needed in the company, because they recognize that I have great analysis skills and that I've shown over the years I've worked for them that I'm a valuable asset to the company. So what they're doing is they're not getting rid of me completely, but my job is going to change basically. So instead of what I do now, it instead is going to be working alongside this AI and monitoring it for quality control basically. Which, when you think about it, that sort of stuff has happened over history. If you think about when like the Industrial Revolution was taking up, and you had all these people that were operating machine, you know, they were doing tasks by hand, and then suddenly these machines came along and they started doing the exact same job as the humans, but they managed to do it faster and cheaper. And so, of course, a lot of people lost their jobs. Very unfortunate, you know, very sad that these people lost their jobs. But a lot of people also got moved as well. A lot of people had their roles changed. No longer was it, you know, oh, you now work the machine. It's no, you monitor the machine. And you were retrained and repurposed. There are plenty of examples of that happening over time. And AI is just the next example of it. I still think it's happening too fast. And I still think people are jumping on the bandwagon. But at some point, eventually it will happen. Because like my director was explaining to me, all of our competitors are going to be taking on AI. They're going to be using it. So if we don't end up using it and incorporate it into the company, then basically we're just saying, right, we're just going to lose competition. And we're just going to close down as a company. It's, you know, that's the realities of business basically. It's you've got to adapt to survive or die. And as much as I hate to say it, the big adaptations currently happening are in AI. So we've got to adapt to it, unfortunately. So thankfully, my job, you know, my job is safe. They're not going to be cutting any jobs at my company because we're a small company and, you know, we need the manpower basically. Where are you? There. So fortunately, no jobs are going to be. Oh, come on. Fortunately, we're not going to be losing any jobs, and no people are going to be like we had a round of layoffs last year, and I was not part of it because again, I've done a good job for the company, and the company recognised that. So, thankfully, I'm not losing my job, but I don't know for how long. Like, I remember getting off the call on Thursday, and I was pretty petrified. I was definitely scared because I was like, I can see me losing this job in the next few years. I can see me disappearing in the next few years, which it makes this whole content creation thing well, it makes it basically a bit more vital. We're not going to go there because I want to talk more. I don't want to explore new areas just yet. I want to talk more. But yeah, like I can see myself getting like completely replaced by an AI in the next few years. So basically, I need to retrain, and it's difficult for me because I originally came from retail. I did retail for a number of years, and then I moved into administration. And the problem is that it took me 3 years to move from retail to admin. And the thing is that the skills that I I want to change that. I don't want that. The thing is that the job that I do now is pretty specialist. It's not a standard job per se. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but it's not necessarily a standard job. And so for me to suddenly move into a new role of similar nature is quite difficult for me, simply because what I do now is very specialist. So it'd be very difficult for me to find a new role. And so I'm at a bit of a lost end, really. And it's like, what do I do? And at the moment, it seems like this is probably going to be my way out of it. Which I admit is stupid. I'm not going to say this is a sensible career option. It's, the content creation industry is very volatile. It changes from day to day, and you can very much lose everything that you have in an instant. It's basically somewhere you would go when you're desperate, like me, who can't really go anywhere else. Yeah. So this suddenly became a whole lot more real over the weekend, and sort of like, I need to like focus hard on this, because yeah, in a few years this could be my only source of income. It's a pretty scary thing. Like I worked with I got access to the AI yesterday, and had to play around with it, and I've been using it for the past few days. It's not perfect. There are faults with it, but it's scary what it can do. Like, it is scary what the AI can do. Like, it's an AI basically trained. It's not ChatGPT or anything like that. This is an AI that has been specifically trained to work in the industry that I work in. and do very specific things. So like, you know, it's not just any old AI, it's an AI that has been trained to do this thing. But it is still very scary watching this AI do this thing. And it's just like, if this AI can do this now, where does it go? Like, that's the scary thing. It's like, if this is what the AI is doing now, what is the AI going to be capable of in a few years? So it's not pleasant, and I'm not looking forward to it, which is why this whole content creation thing is something like, you know, originally it was just like, oh, you know, do this little thing on the side and, you know, see where it goes, you know, might get something out of it. And now it's like, I may need to like properly invest in this, because it's maybe all I have. It's so scary. But I have been working on it over the weekend. I'm going to skip that for a moment. There we are. I have been working on it for the past weekend. I got myself ooh, nice. I got myself some software, some editing software. I got myself a DaVinci Resolve. Hello. That's not pleasant. Oh. Nice. I got myself DaVinci Resolve and I've been learning how to use it, and I've been editing some shorts on it. Which you can watch if you say, you can go to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get them on TikTok, but TikTok is just like not playing with me right now. All of my videos are like currently under review, basically. I freaking hate TikTok, but that's where everyone is. You know, you've got to chase the people. You've got to chase where the people are coming from, and the people are on TikTok. So I need to get myself over there, which is fun. So yeah, I've been doing some like simple editing and like teaching myself how to do things, and then things like this as well, which I'm gonna clip out and it'll like stream highlights. Maybe not, because I wanted to do like auto subtitle and things like that, but unfortunately I have to pay for auto subtitle. It pays 300 quid. I was trying to find like free software to allow me to do it for free, but no, apparently auto-generated subtitles I have to pay a lot of money for. Either I have to pay a subscription, or I have to pay for like full production version of DaVinci. And I don't have the money, you know, because I have a flat, I have to pay rent, I have to pay bills, and I'm not making any money out of this. Well, I'm not making any money yet out of this. You know, maybe at some point make a bit of money, you know. Hopefully, fingers crossed. See where the wind takes me. But yeah, the AI is coming. Be very afraid of it. I've experienced it firsthand. Oh boy.